Hey guys, I don't know if y'all recognize this. This, look at the side there, is a piece of an old colonial shoe buckle. You can see the design there. You can see there where the little centerpiece was, that I guess it's called the tongue or something, but it went in right there. That's an old piece. That's a good sign that there's more to come. I'm gonna keep on hunting this area. Alright guys, Doug Money came across a button and we're thinking it's just like mine. There's a little anchor down in the corner.
Right there.
You don't want to clean it because the gold gilt is coming off. Look at the back of it. Look at all that gold gilt still on there. Alright.
And that's my bail seal too.
Yeah, nice bail seal with a fancy design on it. Check it out. You might want to look that up. Alright guys. It's cool. Congrats, man. Alright. Looks like I'm on the buttons today. This is my second one. Yeah, fat button with a shank, just a cuff button, but I'll take it, add it to my collection. Let's keep on going. I want some Spanish silver. Heck, I'll take some American silver, I don't care. Alright guys, it is the next day. It is January the 2nd. Me, DimeDetective, Doug Money, and his wife Bonnie are out here, and I just come up with this really cool button. Look at this. Look at there. That is an eagle with an anchor. That is a Navy button. And on the back, got a bent over shank, some gold gilt on it. Check it out. That is awesome for my very first find of the day. Alright, I'll clean that up and show it to you later in the video. Just thought I'd give y'all a better shot of it cleaned up. You can see the eagle there, it's kind of worn. Anchor underneath of it. What a cool find. Alright, I'm going to keep on hunting until it's dark. Alright guys, I think I got another button. This hole right here was coming up at 1819. Let's see what we got here. Is it a button? Probably is. If it is, it's a good size one. What we have. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, oh, oh. The boys are going to be happy to see this thing come out of the ground. Oh my God. Look at the eagle on that thing. Oh man. Let me see if I can clean it up just a little bit. Oh Lord. Alright guys, I was so excited about this find. I had to show the boys, and DimeDetective has found something like this, and what he says, this is a Federal Marine button. It's got the small anchor to the left of the eagle.
Right there.
This is 1840s to 1860s.
Somewhere in that time frame, because it's a drooped wing.
It has a drooped wing over there.
On her, and there's the head, there's the wings.
Yep.
And right there's the ankle with the snake.
That is so cool. What an awesome find. That thing came up at 1819 like a penny would, like an Indian head penny would, on the Knox. Alright guys, I'm going to keep on hunting. Alright guys, look at this hole right here. I was digging it, swinging in this field, place we call the backfields. Let me get some sunlight on this. And it was a 14 to 18, kind of bouncy, but I dug it anyway, and I'm glad I did. Because this is a 1864 Indian head penny. Now, maybe that doesn't mean much to people that don't know much, but I can tell you from looking at the Indian head pennies online, this is somewhat of a key date. Now, this thing here is in pretty good condition. I've seen them selling online for $1,000, $100 and some dollars. And of course, it all depends on condition. And I'll show you some on my phone right here. Yep. There's one for 20 bucks. There's one for 2,430 bucks, but of course that's high grade. There's another for $114. So there's one for 500. Depending on how this thing would grade would actually depend on how valuable it really is. All right. All right, Dime Detective's yelling at me, so let me run over there and see what's going on. All right, guys, this came up 16 to 18. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit, but I dug it because I knew that it could be a button, and I was right. Colonial flat button, fully intact shank. It's not even bent over, so let's keep on going. I'm gonna look for some silver. I'm trying to catch up with Dime Detective, and I'm way behind. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
That's good. Out of that hole right there, how deep was it? That's not even 6 inches.
That's about 6 inches.
Oh my God, look at that.
I just dug a nice flat button and swung the hole again, and that was about 6 inches away from where I dug the flat button.
Look at that. That is absolutely a 1 real. Now it's pretty wiped. Look how thin it is. It's wafer thin.
But you can see his bust on one side.
Yeah, you can see the bust on one side. Maybe you can get a date off of that. Spanish silver, the third one out here in this field. And the only person in this group that hasn't found Spanish silver is me. Congrats, man. That is awesome. All right.
I think I'm going to finish my nap.
All right. Enjoy your nap. I'm going to go ahead and swing and see if I can find something myself because I'm getting kind of behind. All right, guys. Out here in the field with me, Dime Detective, Doug Money, and Bonnie, and she got her first ever silver coin metal detecting. Check it out. A 1943 Mercury dime. That is her very first one. I knew she had something good because when she screamed loud, it echoed through the trees. So I want to just say congrats, Bonnie, on your very first one.
Thank you.
All right. All right, call it with Dime Detective. We've been kind of far apart, but he's got quite a collection here, man. Why don't you go over what you found?
This is a key. I got it out of the ground. It was cleaned up and broke in half.
Uh-huh.
It's a small flat button, another small flat button, a larger flat button with a shank, and then a larger flat button with a shank. That small flat button has a shank. That's a Wick Advancer knob, and these are 2 buckles that we had gotten earlier.
Yeah, the ones with the leather still on them.
And that's another flat button that's got the
Nice.
shank. There is an IHP, but it's kind of messed up, and I believe this is an IHP too. For some reason in this field we found a lot of them where somebody has rolled them up and smashed.
Yeah, it's like they rolled up on 4 corners, like they were trying to identify the money for this area. It's hard to say. Maybe it was something the farmer did. It's hard to say.
Probably found 30 of these out here.
Mm-hmm.
This is some sort of suspender clip.
Look
or
at that.
Belt adjuster.
Yeah, that's a suspender clip for sure. I wonder what years that is.
Not sure if that's an Indian head or something else.
Okay.
And then of course the star of the show is half real. I can see Carlos the
1 real.
1 real. I can see Carlos the third on it, or at least the 3, which typically is Carlos the third, which would fall in line with the other bunch of reals that we found out here.
All right, man. That's some good stuff. Congrats. All right, guys. I was getting a high 30s over here. Not a high 30s, but a mid 30s. Are you aiming it at me? And I think I got a silver ring, so let's check it out. I think it's a ring. I don't know. I might be wrong. I hope it's a ring. Hey guys, Happy New Year to everybody. And just wanted to say, me, Dime Detective, Doug Money, and his wife Bonnie are out in an area we call the backfield. And yesterday was New Year's Day. And I came out here and hunted. I found an 1864 penny, and Dime Detective landed a 1 real and another cut silver of a 1 real, right?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that is unbelievable. I got to go get me some Spanish silver. And so we decided to come back out here since, you know, there seems to be a few things here. And I was just digging some junk, and all of a sudden, Dime Detective come across the radio, and I won't repeat what he said, but
I'll tell them what I said. I said, does anybody have any toilet paper in their truck?
Because we're going to be crying.
And wiping.
Yeah, and guess what this guy just found?
Well, we'll show you.
That's right. Well, Dime Detective scores again. Look at this stuff. He's here sleeping. He's got his quota, so he's done. What is that?
I think it's going to be a 2 real, but don't quote me on that because it's pretty wiped. And I'm going to have to get it cleaned up.
Spray it off on the back while we're filming here. Let's see what we got. I believe that is Spanish silver all day. As thin as it is, where's your water? What is that? Is that a Spanish or is that something different? Oh,
It's silver.
it doesn't have anything on it that I can recognize.
But it is silver.
Is it?
That's going to be a hard one to get. If I could get a bust or get part of the name.
All right, guys. I was getting a high 30s over here. Not a high 30s, but a mid 30s. Are you aiming it at me? And I think I got a silver ring. So let's check it out. I think it's a ring. I don't know. I might be wrong. I hope it's a ring. Look at that. What is that? Tell me that's a ring.
That's a ring.
See out of the sunlight.
Yeah, y'all, Bonnie, move to the side.
Look at that. Check that out. Ain't that cool? Honeymoon's over. That was coming up 29 to 33 on the Knox. I could not believe it. I was thinking it can't be iron. One direction it gave me negative numbers, in the other direction it gave me solid numbers. Woohoo! What do you think, y'all? Is that cool or what? There you go. My first silver of these fields, it turns out to be a ring instead of a coin. Check it out. That is nice. I love it. All right, I'm gonna have to.
King, either by the like 3 or 5 in Roman numeral.
Look how thin that is. No identifying features on it. I've never seen one wiped like this, but
It'd be nice if it was a shilling.
it's got something in the middle there that I
Yeah.
can't quite identify. All right. Well, anyway, it looks the size of a 2 real, and it's definitely silver. So he's going to have to do some research. This might be another foreign coin. All right. Congrats, man. Look at that. What is that? Tell me that's a ring.
That's a ring.
See out of the sunlight.
Yeah, y'all, Bonnie, move to the side.
Look at that. Check that out. Ain't that cool? Honeymoon's over. That was coming up 29 to 33 on the Knox. I could not believe it. I was thinking it can't be iron. One direction it gave me negative numbers, in the other direction it gave me solid numbers. Woohoo! What do you think, y'all? Is that cool or what? There you go. My first silver of these fields, it turns out to be a ring instead of a coin. Alright guys, I'm finally on something. It looks like kind of like a button. And on the back side, it's like this. Might be some type of cap. I don't see anything that would be a shank, but it's hard to say. Alright, that's my first good relic for the night.
Good luck, John.
Yep.
Say anything and don't move. Let him tell you what to do.
Alright guys, Dime Detective, Digologist, and Doug Money out on another night hunt. And we got a buckle right here. That's a cool little buckle. And Doug Money got this nice button with a flower design on it. I don't know if you can pick that out, but check it out. And it's got the shank on the back. Alright guys, congrats. Let's keep on digging. Alright guys, I got a 14 to 16 and dug this up. and it is a tom back button. We think looks like a colonial, but it does look like tom back material. And it's got the raised back and the shank. Look at that, shank's about to break off, so be careful. That's a cool find.
Good job, John.
All right, let's go. Keep on going.